Divorce is a topic that evokes a multitude of perspectives and emotions, with advocates and critics passionately defending their positions. Fazza, a prominent commentator on relationships, is known for his belief that divorce can sometimes be the best solution to a troubled relationship. This essay will explore the rationale behind this viewpoint, discussing both the circumstances under which divorce may be beneficial and its implications on individuals and families. At the heart of Fazza's assertion is the recognition that not all relationships are healthy or constructive. In many cases, couples find themselves trapped in a cycle of conflict, dissatisfaction, or emotional distress. While it is often encouraged to work through problems and strive for reconciliation, there are situations where attempts at resolution can lead only to more harm. Relationship dynamics can shift over time due to a plethora of reasons, including growing apart, incompatible life goals, infidelity, or the emergence of abusive behaviors. In such scenarios, continuing to stay together may only prolong suffering and foster resentment. Moreover, divorce can ultimately be a pathway to personal growth and self-discovery. Individuals who choose to separate from an unhealthy relationship often have the opportunity to reclaim their identity and foster self-care. In a partnership that is marred by constant conflict or emotional neglect, one's sense of self can diminish. Through the process of divorce, individuals may rediscover their interests, passions, and values outside the confines of the relationship. This transformative journey can lead to renewed confidence and a more fulfilling life. Fazza highlights that divorce does not signify failure, rather, it represents a courageous decision to prioritize one's well-being. Society often stigmatizes divorce, labeling it as a sign of uncommitment or weakness. However, the recognition that walking away from a destructive relationship can be a healthy and empowering decision is crucial. Embracing this narrative shifts the focus from shame to self-respect, allowing individuals to view their divorce as a stepping stone to a better future. Additionally, the implications of remaining in a toxic environment extend beyond the immediate couple. Children exposed to conflict and negativity in their home environment may suffer from various emotional and psychological issues. Research indicates that children raised in high-conflict families can be at risk for anxiety, depression, and difficulties in forming their own relationships. Divorce can sometimes be a necessary step to foster a healthier environment for children, allowing them to witness positive behaviors in their parents as they each pursue their own happiness and stability. By separating, parents can reduce the tension and conflict that children absorb, ultimately prioritizing their long-term well-being and emotional health. However, the decision to divorce is not without consequences, which individuals must thoughtfully consider. The process of divorce can be complex, involving legal, emotional, and financial challenges. It requires significant resources and can initially lead to feelings of loss and grief. Relationships often involve shared social networks, and ending one can lead to isolation or discomfort within mutual circles. Moreover, the emotional toll that follows a divorce can be significant, making it vital for individuals to seek support from friends, family, or professionals during this transition. It is similarly essential to recognize that divorce may not be the best solution for every relationship. Some couples may find success through counseling or interventions that allow them to rebuild their relationship in healthier ways. Commitment and effort can lead to transformed dynamics, enabling partners to work through issues collaboratively. Thus, it is crucial to evaluate the specific circumstances of a relationship. The enchanting world of royal families often brings with it a swirl of intrigue, speculation, and fascination, particularly when it comes to personal lives and romantic engagements. Recently, whispers have circulated regarding Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, and a supposed secret meeting with a new girlfriend. This subject not only captivates public interest but also raises questions about the intersection of traditional values, modern relationships, and the scrutiny that royals endure in their personal lives. To understand the significance of this alleged meeting, one must first appreciate Sheikh Hamdan's royal stature and the cultural backdrop of the United Arab Emirates. As the Crown Prince, He embodies a fusion of tradition and modernism, representing a progressive vision for Dubai while respecting its rich cultural heritage. His public persona reflects a balanced blend of responsibility and spontaneity, a leader committed to his people with a passion for adventure and nature. Consequently, the attention surrounding his personal life is heightened, as citizens and admirers of his leadership are often keenly interested in his romantic affairs. Rumors about Sheikh Hamdan's private encounters, including the alleged secret meeting with a new girlfriend, ignite a myriad of reactions. Some view it as a natural development in the life of a young royal, longing for companionship amidst the demands of leadership. For others, however, there is a sense of skepticism or concern regarding the public implications of his relationships. Cultural norms in the UAE uphold certain expectations regarding courtship, marriage, and family life, often prioritizing traditional arrangements. The juxtaposition of these conventional values against the backdrop of a potentially modern romance creates an intriguing narrative that both fascinates and alarms. The nature of a secret meeting adds a layer of complexity to this situation. In any high-profile context, privacy is often a scarce commodity. For Sheikh Hamdan, who is accustomed to the spotlight, the idea of navigating personal relationships without the watchful eyes of the public or media is particularly challenging. This reality raises several questions. What does secrecy mean in a modern royal context? How does one maintain a semblance of normalcy when the world is keenly observing every moment? In Sheikh Hamdan's case, it appears that the desire for discretion might be an effort to protect both himself and his partner from the relentless scrutiny that accompanies royal relationships. Furthermore, the potential reaction of the general public to such relationships often reflects broader societal themes. Young people in the UAE, particularly millennials and Generation Z, are increasingly embracing modern dating practices, influenced by global trends in a more interconnected world. A young royal dating outside traditional norms may resonate with the younger demographic, who are often eager to see their leaders reflect contemporary values. Conversely, there may be portions of the population that hold traditional views, emphasizing the importance of arranged marriages and societal expectations. The dichotomy between these perspectives illustrates the challenges faced by figures like Sheikh Hamdan as they navigate love and companionship against a backdrop of cultural expectations. Moreover, the implications of Sheikh Hamdan's relationship extend beyond personal considerations and into the realm of public interest and national identity. In many ways, the Crown Prince serves as a symbol of the UAE's aspirations on the global stage. His engagements, whether professional or personal, can impact perceptions of the nation both domestically and internationally. The way in which he chooses to present himself and his relationships can reinforce or challenge prevailing narratives about modernity, tradition, and governance within the UAE.